Let's take a look at more from the Transformers Generations 2025 magazine.
The world of latest animation. The Japanese Transformers Wild King is now in full swing as the first mainline action figure since Transformers Go. You can also find information on last year's movie 1 and the 40th anniversary movie here. The latest Japanese Transformers series in a long time, Wild King is a web-based anime with a theme of animals versus dinosaurs. Set on the mysterious planet Elementros, it depicts a combined battle between Transformers. Optimus Prime Ignite. Optimus Prime is at the centre with Ignite, Leo, Drillnahorn, Hydrophant, Leafback and Thunderbeak forming a Wildlark. The headgear is attached to the head and the forearms are sword and the legs. This is one of the strongest forms, with the elemental energies of fire, earth, water, nature and lightning all packed into the chest. We have Optimus Prime Lightlong, Optimus Prime Hydrophant, Optimus Prime Captain Volker and Optimus Prime Leafback. A total of 6 wild docking examples of Megatron. The arms combine with Captain Volker and Spiritron. Like Optimus above, 5 elemental energies are combined. Energy Beasts can be freely combined, making it a uniquely customizable character. The Energy Beasts are made up of common body parts with a full posable structure, and the Energy Star can be strengthened in 3 ways: by replacing the forearms, combining under the legs, or combining on the back. After combining, energy parts can be set in the chest. With the included Thunderbeak parts, you can create a legendary hero with the power of 5 elements. Energy Master Optimus Prime is the leader of the Autobots. He meets the giraffe-type Energy Beast Lightlong, and through the power of their bonds, awakens his new ability, Wild King. His weapon is the Energy Axe. He can transform into a trailer. Megatron, who is supposed to be Optimus' ally, suddenly attacks with the dinosaur leader Captain Volker, leading a dinosaur-type engineer beast which transforms into a tank equipped with a fusion cannon. Hydrophant is a Kanuka type equipped with the power of water energy. Ignite Leo is a lion-shaped form equipped with the power of flame energy. Drillhorn is a rhinoceros-type creature equipped with the power of the earth, ground energy. Captain Volker is a Dinosaurus type equipped with the power of the fire, flame energy. Beast Leafback is a Triceratops type creature equipped with the power of nature, glass energy. Spiritron is a Spinosaurus type equipped with the power of the earth, ground energy. Thunderbeak is a Pteranodon type equipped with the power of lightning energy. Transformers Earthspark boasts unique domestic specifications such as more painted areas than the overseas versions. Its domestic release with the grand finale of the anime series, the 4 final items to date include advanced elements from Season 2, which have not yet been introduced. Terran Jawbreaker. Jawbreaker, one of the new Terrans born from the Emberstone in Episode 18, A New Family, is now available in the DX series. This is an early release of the Overseas Deluxe class, and it comes equipped with 2 shoulder-mounted guns and a sword-like tail. It transforms from its massive robot modes into a large beast mode, which is modelled after a scan of the Stygimoloch fossil. Terran Hashtag. The final Multibot is now part of the DX series, based on the Overseas Warrior class, but omitting the toy's unique combination gimmick. The joint has been removed from the roof of the vehicle mode. 2 new guns designed for the Japanese market are also included in the anime. Hashtag controls and transforms into Ghost Bread, but this basic pickup truck will be his new appearance in Season 2. Elita 1, the Autobots' reliable lieutenant, previously only available in the Super Change series, is now joining the long-awaited DX series. The head of the Overseas Warrior class has been redesigned with a movable neck, and weapon deployment gimmick on the right forearm has been removed and replaced with a regular fist. 2 redesigned handheld weapons are included. Aftermath, the evil Terran that appeared in Season 2, is being released in Japan as part of the DX series, ahead of the Yumi series. Born by chance from fragments of the shattered Emberstone, Aftermath transforms into a dangerous tow truck by scanning it. The crane on the loading platform can be freely moved, and both arms in robot mode can be equipped with guns and hooks as weapons. Transformers 1. The animated film Transformers 1, based on the origins of Optimus and Megatron, but also includes many Transformers elements such as the first Prime and various hidden gimmicks. Here we will introduce some domestic items. Leader Class Optimus Prime. As is customary for the movies, this flagship item is a domestically planned project. The large body recreates the design from the movie as closely as possible and features a pop-up gimmick for the energy cannon that can be deployed in either mode with the flip of a switch, the ability to hold the Matrix on the chest, and the unique ability to turn the mask on and off. As a bonus gimmick exclusively to the toy, it can tow an MP44 container. Orion Pax. It features a moulded energy axe held in a fist. The style is close to the initial concept design, giving it a similar impression to the Orion Pax in its cog-equipped state. The Matrix is also stored. Alpha Trion. Alpha Trion. The final prime entrusts the future to the young Orion Pax and others, transforming into a unicorn beast mode with its horns and tail as weapons. Bumblebee B-127. The blaster is attached to the left arm and the sword is attached to the right arm, and a cog mode can be seen inside the chest. Energon Glow Bumblebee. This large product features a light gimmick that makes the chest light up when you press the admin. It also comes with an energy blaster and an energy sword that can be attached to the other arm. Sentinel Prime comes with 2 handheld shoulder-mounted guns, a shield-like weapon, and can transform into a vehicle mode not seen in the film. Optimus Prime. Orion Pax, a young worker robot, gains a cog and upgrades. This figure recreates his final form as Optimus Prime. Inheriting the Matrix, it transforms into a truck-type Cybertron vehicle, and the Matrix stored in its chest can be held using the slits in its fists. Its weapon is an energy axe, and the antenna blaster on the front of the vehicle can be stored on the robot's back. D-16 Megatron. An irreplaceable friend of Orion Pax, later becomes the Emperor of Destruction, the leader of the Decepticons, in his final form, transforming into a battle tank-type vehicle. However, due to the development period, the included weaponry is based on the design of D-16 when it had cogs, and the weapon that makes up the tip of the tank's barrel can be stored on the back. Elita 1. The 4 main characters from the film are all together in the studio series. After being demoted after taking responsibility for a mining accident, Elita discovers Orion's leadership qualities through her adventures. Updated with the power of the cog, she transforms into a Cybertron-themed sci-fi motorcycle. This set includes the Energon Miner's jetpack and the tractor rifle used in the film. B-127, also known as Badassatron, a solitary waste disposal worker who dealt with garbage, has evolved with the power of cog and transformed into a Cybertronian sci-fi vehicle. It comes with 2 blasters and 2 blades that can be attached to each arm. By attaching the blades to the arms via the blasters, you can recreate the impressive knife hands from the movie. Like Elita, it comes with a tracker rifle. Sentinel Prime. This is the first Voyager-class figure in the 1 studio series, featuring Sentinel Prime, a key character from the film, recreating the charismatic leader who guides Cybertron in his original styling. The vehicle mode, which did not appear in the film, comes with a sci-fi jet shield and 2 beam guns. Starscream, the popular character from the Transformers universe, who's been a hot topic since the trailer, is now joining the studio series lineup. He's also memorable as the leader of the High Guard who protected Iacon before the appearance of Sentinel Prime. He transforms into a Cybertronian jet pilot, and both modes feature styling faithful to the film, including a shoulder-mounted nullbeam and 2 handheld weapons. Cog Power Change, Cog Changes. This is a cog-themed series. By pulling out the cog from the chest panel and pushing it in, it instantly transforms into vehicle mode. We have Bumblebee, we have Wheeljack, we have Arachnid, we have Optimus Prime, we have Megatron, and we have Sentinel Prime. Cybertron Robot Battlers. This playset features 2 sets, one with Optimus Prime, Megatron, Elita 1, the other one with Bumblebee, Alpha Trion, and Sentinel Prime. Power Flip Optimus Prime. Transforms from vehicle to Orion Pax, then Optimus Prime, and finally Ultimate Power Mode, measuring 26 cm with a swing action. Each mode features different light and sound effects. The Matrix is also detachable. Takara Tomy will produce a Transformers 40th Anniversary special movie in 2024. The music will be provided by rock band Bump of Chicken, which the company has collaborated with in the past, and the movie will be produced by the globally acclaimed animation studio Trigger. Let us introduce you to some of the footage that is fitting for the 40th anniversary. Trigger's Transformers 40th Anniversary movie is a short animated film commemorating the series' 40th anniversary. The director is Satoshi Anamiya of Gridman Universe, who is also a big Transformers fan and designed the cover for this book. And Trigger's creative producer, Hiromi Wakabayashi, connected Bump of Chicken and Takara Tomy to make this project a reality. Bump of Chicken provided the song Mayday, and director Amiyama created a storyboard that contains the 40-year history of Transformers, with assistance from Sakamoto, who worked on the Transformers Legends among others. Hayato participated in an approximately 3.5-minute video which features many Transformers characters from past anime works. It's also worth noting that this is a rare robot animation that is entirely hand-drawn in this day and age where CG has become mainstream. It brings together a group of talented animators with a strong passion for Transformers and mecha animation, including Masaru Sakamoto, who was in charge of character design for Gridman Universe, and Hiroki Motoguchi, who created the cover of this book in 2022. It also includes veterans who have worked on previous works, such as Toshi Nonaka, who was active as a member of Studio OX in the 1980s, Morifumi Naka, Masumi Yamahara, and Munetake Abe. The fact that a series with a long history has allowed for such impressive lineup of both new and old generations to appear together, with the likes of anime and manga included as animation staff members, is something that can only be achieved with such a spectacular leap. Transformers was born 40 years ago when Japanese-made toys were introduced to the United States. The movie celebrating this anniversary was produced by Trigger, a studio highly acclaimed in Japan and overseas. Once again, it demonstrates to the world that Transformers is a content that originated in Japan. We hope you will discover the charm and history of Transformers and enjoy the latest robot animation born in Japan. Interview with Amemiya Tetsu, director, storyboard artist, director, animation director. How did the production begin? The first thing we did was secure the necessary personnel. We first needed to gather animators who had knowledge of and a passion for Transformers. We conducted interviews mainly within the company, asking the questions like, do you know Transformers? Which series do you have a special connection to? After us understanding these characteristics, we assigned scenes to everyone. Because of that, it naturally became the case that each person was passionate about their part. It felt more like a gathering of fans than an anime production. How did you pack the content? I was conscious of 3 themes: war, relationships with humans, and hero robots. From there, I began to consider specifics such as which characters from which eras to include. I myself don't have everything covered, so I consulted with experts such as Hayato Sakamoto to finalise the content. Since it's structured more like a music video than a story with an introduction, development, twist and conclusion, the synchronisation with the music and the tempo of the visuals was very important, and in that respect the drama and emotional tone of Bump songs matched very well with the visuals. When it came to the animation, director Amemiya gave guidelines to cut some details. It was a guideline to reduce the amount of energy, however everyone has drawn quite well. Even though there was little reference material, some staff members even used this job as an excuse to buy toys with their own money. The Transformers-loving animators who participated really enjoyed themselves. The robot designs and structures are completely different for each work, so they worked hard on the colouring, even though there were so many colours. Even so, I continued making the film, knowing this would be the last time I would be able to create a Transformers anime using hand-drawn animation without using 3D CG. Many animators who previously worked on the series are also participating. We asked some legendary people to participate, and we were really grateful for that. We also asked Tsuyoshi Nonaka and Mr. Sakamoto, who are not animators, to draw the original drawings. It was really wonderful to be able to create a work together with veterans and young people. It was a valuable experience. What is your favourite scene? In order to create a video that would be accepted by a wide range of fans, I tried to avoid including my own preferences as much as possible. That said, one of my personal favourites is Superlink, and there are some fan-oriented cuts like Kicker's Kick and Omega Convoy, and also the cut of all the leaders which Sakamoto Sensei was in charge of, which was really moving when it was completed. I went on acrylic standard that cut. Please tell us about the episode that happened on the job. While to keep the deadline in mind at times, I kept Vector Prime and Heinrad, the Guardians of Space-Time, next to me while I worked, but even so, Vector Prime is amazing. When I looked closely to draw it, I saw that it was asymmetrical and well painted. It even had illuminations. It was that expensive at the time. The last scene is very moving, as symbolised by the scene where Optimus Prime and Megatron bump fists and finally shake hands in the Earthspark version. I hope that viewers can sense the theme of connecting 40 years of history to the new era. I've been watching Transformers for a long time, but I never had the chance to participate properly. I was very happy to be involved in this way. I also have ideas for a new work, so if the chance arises, I would love to try again. I don't think this movie would have been possible without the passion of the fans. Videos, books, events, toys, rather than just one of them. I would be happy if people could enjoy connecting them all and attracting more and more new fans. AMK series. From the Hong Kong manufacturer Yola Park's assembly type transforming action figure, 2 types are available, one with the cog and one without the cog from the beginning of the film. Energon Power Optimus. This large model stands approximately 25 cm tall and uses some parts from the Cyber Commander version of Optimus Prime, which has not yet been released in Japan. Clear parts are used to represent Energon, and the matrix on his chest is removable. It will be only sold at Toys R Us in Japan. Wild King Weapon Energy Campaign. A promotion was held to commemorate the release of Wild King, with 4 sets of different shields and swords being distributed at affiliated stores. Example of weapon equipment: lightning equipment, energy weapon, Aqua, Frey, and energy weapon class. Now we have items not introduced in Japan. While there is now no longer a difference in release timing between Japan and overseas, in recent years product development has begun to show its unique characteristics in Japan and overseas. In this chapter, we'll introduce items that have not yet been released in Japan, along with information on overseas products. Following on from last year is a diverse legacy of products not yet released in Japan that delves deep into Transformers from various worlds. Star Raider Thundertron and Star Raider Nightstrike, and the Infernac Universe Calcitron. Thundertron's head has been changed from the standard version with a hook-shaped right hand. Nightstrike uses the Scar type from the overseas version Generation Select. Calcitron has a Magnios-type body with a newly designed head. Star Raider has vowed revenge on Iron the Star Raiders and all the Cyclonians who caused them to lose the space bridge connection. Star Raider Nightstrike, a bat-shaped escaped convict who appeared in Transformers Adventures and has the ability to inspire fear with special sound waves. The cassette mode features a skull. Infernac Universe Calcitron, a warrior from the Infernac universe with the characteristics of Calcite, he can transform into an off-road vehicle and use the armor riser to become a system for his allies. Star Raider Farrak transforms into a flying machine, a Decepticon soldier who appeared in Marvel Comics. He joined the Star Raiders after his Squadron X was destroyed. This is a redeco of the KDO-7 Cyclonus with newly designed nose and wings. Star Raider Cannonball, a greedy, oil-hungry space pirate who transforms into an SUV, based on the original character from Transformers Galaxy Force, not yet released in Japan. Star Raider Road Pig, a rebellious troublemaker, transforms into a motorcycle. The Crash Bar is a redone version with a new head. Its clear red muffler seems to replicate the light-up gimmick from the original G2 toy. Star Raider Filch transforms into a crow. In Transformers Adventures, she appears as an escaped female prisoner with a habit of collecting shiny objects. This is a redeco of the Kingdom Air Razor with a new head, wings, shoulders, etc. And Fractured Friendship 2-pack. This set of two figures recreates past appearances of Optimus Prime and Megatron before the war began, as depicted in IDW's comic Chaos Theory. Orion Pax from his time as the police chief. This is a redeco of the Studio Series 01 Optimus Prime, and the gun has a newly designed part that allows it to be held in the first hole. Megatron from his Underground Gladiator days. This is a redeco of the minor Megatron from Rise of Tyranny, published on page 51 of Transformers Generations 2024, and comes with a sword and hammer used in Megatron's origins. Versus Multipack. This set of 4 is exclusive to Target. It follows the concept of the 4-piece set that has been released every year since 2021 with Buzzworthy Bumblebee, but the packaging has the same design format as the regular Legacy. Prime Universe Cliffjumper is a fearless fighter who transforms into a muscle car, a redeco of the TL-66 Autobot Chase, with changes made to the head and front of the vehicle mode. Beast Wars Universe Tarantulas, a ninja soldier that transforms into a spider. The head has been changed from the Kingdom version, and the colouring of the prototype that was featured in the 1996 catalogue is reproduced. G1 Universe Squeeze Play, modelled after the Brown and Gun mode that appeared in Master Force, a ferocious saboteur that transforms into a crab monster. A Locust becomes the head when combined. Some parts, such as the waist and shoulders, are the same as those of LG-34 Wipe. And Cyberverse Universe Tarn, one of the super soldiers created by Megatron in another universe, it transforms into a tank. The body of the original is a recolor of the TL-26 Decepticon and comes with a sword identical to that of TL-53 Bludgeon. This is a series themed around the Mayhem Attack Force, an elite Decepticon force that appeared in Marvel Comics and other publications and was released exclusively to Amazon. Wrecker, Malleus, Minotaurus, Chop Shop and Barrage. From Deluxe Insecticons comes the Bandit, Chop Shop and the Marksman Barrage. Their captor, the Wrecker, Marius Minotaurus, is said to have once served Solus Prime. Chop Shop transforms into a stag beetle. The mandibles and head have been changed from those of the TL-32 Shrapnel, and new parts have been added to make it closer to the image of the original version. Barry transforms into a beetle. It's a redeco of TL-51 Bombshell, but it's been significantly altered, including changing the orientation of the torso in robot mode. Decepticon, Plazion and Ruckus, a set featuring Bludgeon, master of Metallica to martial arts from Cybertron, and Ruckus, a reckless assault soldier. Transforming into a tank, chest and head has been changed from TL-53 Bludgeon, recreating the appearance as he appeared in the early days of IDW Comics. In Prime Universe Breakdown and Windsweeper, this set includes Breakdown, a scout who has been repeatedly modified and strengthened to become a powerful bot, and Windsweeper, a nervous and spiteful aerial defense soldier. He transforms into a military truck. The head has been changed from the collection version of Bulkhead. The hammer that was supposedly stolen by Bulkhead has also been returned to its rightful owner. Windsweeper transforms into a jet plane, a redeco of the TL-23 Needlenose. The names of the two Target Masters come from characters in G.I. Joe, Ozone and Clean Sweep. Decepticon Ruckus transforms into a buggy. Some parts, such as the waist and shoulders, are the same as TL-43 Beachcomber, but most of the body is new, and the rocket launchers on both shoulders can be manually deployed. GoBot Guardian 3-pack. Warriors released as a recolor of the Minibots in 2004, and these are the warriors who protect the piece of the planet Gobatron in another universe. GoBot Pathfinder, a female warrior who transforms into a spaceship, a recolor of TL-EX-06 Cosmos. Her flag bears the emblem of the righteous GoBot Guardian. GoBot Smallfoot, a female warrior that transforms into a pickup truck. It features TL75 gears deco with a new head, with eyes visible through a visor. And GoBot Treads transforms into a tank, a member of the Guardians, but has infiltrated the Decepticons for a mission, a recolor of the KD-06 Warpath. Overcharge, a spaceship drop soldier that transforms into a jet plane and a tank. It's a redeco of TL-10 Blitzwing, and its colouring is based on Diaclone Triple Changer's jet type with a new head design. Origins Wheeljack, released prior to the Dramatic Capture series, it has an overall brighter colour scheme. It's a Target exclusive. Armada Wheeljack transforms into a sports car, corresponds to the Rampage from the Legend of Micron. The Shatterglass Collection Sideswipe specifications were changed, and the Micron was omitted. G1 Metalhawk, the leader of the Cybertron Pretenders who appeared in Master Force, he transforms into a jet. He was re-released in 2024 with a more vibrant colour scheme. G2 Universe Breakdown, a Stunticon that transforms into a sports car. The head uses the type added in the set version of Stunticon Menasor. Infernac Universe Geocron, on a 3-wheel motorcycle transformation, a redeco of TL59 Boulder Crush. The newly released head is a model of the rock people of Planet Dyra, who appeared in episode 32 of the anime of the Headmasters. Shockwave. In the comics, Shockwave is portrayed as an ambitious man with abilities surpassing even Megatron. This figure includes the headless Optimus Prime from episodes 5 to 12 of the USA edition, included in the Japanese version of Classics Volume 2 to 3, and the pedestal on which he was restrained. Decepticon Straxus, appearing in episodes 17 to 18 of the US version, and in Classics Volume 5, the brutal governor rules the Polyhex district of Cybertron. He transforms the same as KD-16 Galvatron, and can just fly like in the movie, into a single unit. After Optimus's death, Grimlock became the new commander in episode 27 of the USA version, included in Classics Volume 6. His symbolic crown and 2 swords designed in the comics have been newly added. Emirate Zaron and Autobot Flame. Emirate Zaron was an elder who leads the Autobots on the planet Cybertron. Based on the body of SG-28 Reflector, the chest and head can be modified and additional parts can be combined to transform into a combat mode not seen in the film, scheduled to appear in Japanese Classics Volume 10. Flame is a mad scientist who appears in the UK comics with plots to remodel the planet Cybertron. This is a redeco of SSGE Megatron, and by changing parts such as the chest and head, it transforms into a Cybertron-type tank equipped with a flamethrower. Transformers collaborative collection products and comics with other works that are closely related to Transformers. This is the 4th G.I. Joe figure in the series. The Autobot Veteran Warrior Cup transforms into G.I. Joe's Triple T Tag Team Terminator. The ultimate trio of drill sergeants is born, guiding promising young people with strict discipline. We have Sergeant Slaughter, a strict instructor who trains his trainees to perfection, modelled after a real-life professional wrestler of the same name, includes a baton. We have Autobot Cup Triple T in Sergeant Slaughter and Leatherneck. Leatherneck is a stubborn, brutish but trustworthy drill sergeant, comes with a backpack and rifle. Target Optimus Prime and Autobot Bullseye. This is a collaboration product with the major US supermarket chain Target. It transforms into a delivery truck. The included Bullseye is a recolor of the Siege version of Ravage, modelled after the Target mascot character. It transforms into a delivery envelope instead of a cassette. The Transformers 15th Anniversary Multi-Pack. To commemorate the 15th anniversary of the first live-action film in 2007, it was released in 2023 following Autobots in 2022. The barricade's windows have been changed from colourless to clear back, and the headlights have also been painted. Revenge of the Fallen 15th Anniversary Autobot Multi-Pack. Released in 2024 to commemorate the 15th anniversary of 2009's Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Optimus Prime is equipped with the SSO-5 Energy Blade on the SS-25 body. Grindor and Ravage, a Decepticon soldier who appeared in Revenge of the Fallen, it transforms into MH-53 military helicopter seen in the film. This redeco of Blackout features modified first parts and included fingers. It also includes a non-transforming Ravage that can be stored at the rear of the unit. Retro Transformers Optimus Prime. The Autobot Commander transforms into a trailer truck. The shoulder exhaust pipes are the same long type as the original, and the gun comes with an early model with a thick barrel. This is an anime-style reissue. Brawn and Autobot Ratchet. This set of 2 figures recreates the shuttle attack scene from Transformers the movie. Each figure features damage recreated through moulding paint and facial expressions, and included effect parts can be attached to the damaged areas. Bombshell and Ramhorn. This set includes the psychological engineer Bombshell, who transforms into a beetle, and the warrior Ramhorn, who transforms into a cassette. It also comes with an Energon cube, just like Kickback and Shrapnel from the same series. Transformers 1 Quintesson High Commander. 1 Energon cube is included that can be stored at the bottom of the nose. the commander of the Quintessons, who secretly control the planet Cybertron, transforms into the spaceship that appeared in the film, released in the Warrior class, which is the deluxe class of the Japanese version. 2-in-1 mask. This mask can be worn to transform into robot mode. The antennas on both sides are transformed into shoulder exhaust pipes, creating a unique transformation. Continuing from Beast Awakening, Bumblebee was also issued with a 1 package. Icon Race 3-pack. This set is themed around the Icon 5000 race, in which Orion and D16 jumped in. Both are redeco versions of the first edition of Cyberverse's Step Changers. Race and Blast 2-pack transforms into a tank. Transformers Adventure Overlord specifications have been modified to allow it to shoot out whirlwings that transform into a spherical shape. Whirlwing is a recolor of Micron's hammer, which has not been released in Japan. Race Changer 2-pack. This is a change from the Botshot series, which was released in Japan as Be Cool. The front part of the vehicle transforms instantly when it hits something. The launcher is a newly designed one, and it can be connected to the left and right sides. Robot Battler. This series was released in Japan as a set of 3 figures under the title Cybertron Rush Battle Series. Outside of Japan, all series were released individually, except for Optimus Prime and Megatron. Starscream, the only unreleased figure, transforms into a Cybertronian jet, just like in the film. Mega Changes. These large, easily transformable figures are 30 cm tall. Megatron and Starscream are from a budget line called Authentics, while Optimus and Bumblebee are new designs based on their movie designs. They were released individually and in a set of 4. As shown on the left page, overseas with each new movie, items targeted primarily at children are released. Also in Japan, Transformers Wild King was released as a series aimed at preschoolers aged 3 and over, but overseas the series continues as a regular series aimed at younger audiences. In this article, we'll take a quick look back at the development of Transformers for younger audiences overseas, which we haven't touched on much until now. The original series, aimed at preschoolers aged 3 and above, was First Transformers in 1986. This was also released in Japan as My Transformers from 2001 to 2004. 1, 2, 3 Transformers and Transformers GoBots were developed, and parts of both series were released in Japan as Kids Transformers Rescue Hero GoBots. Then from 2011 to 2018, Transformers Rescue Bots was released, becoming the longest running series. The anime aired for a total of 104 episodes, and it became so popular that figures of the human characters and large play sets were also released. Following this trend, another series, Transformers Rescue Bots Academy, 2018 to 2021, and Transformers Dinobot Heroes in 2021, and Transformers Classic Heroes Team in 2022. Also for slightly older children, aged 5 and above, Transformers BotBots was released from 2018 to 2022, which various items from a shopping mall are transformed into Transformers by the power of Energon. It was also adapted into an animated series on Netflix. And picture books. The BotBots toys are PVC minifigures that are highly collectible, making it a unique series that includes many items that have not previously been used as Transformers motifs, such as food, stationery, and cleaning supplies. Transformers Adventures, Transformers Cyberverse, and Transformers Earthspark, which have also been introduced in Japan, are all series aimed at children aged 6 and over, while the Generation series, such as Legacy and Age of the Primes, and the Studio series, which are aimed at children aged 8 and over and also target collectors, place emphasis on proportions, movement, and reproduction of scenes from the movies. These series are characterized by their emphasis on gimmicks. For example, Earthspark was released in Japan, and in addition to the figures that were released, other models that were also released included the Tacticon, which can be transformed with one action and can be played with as a finger puppet, the Cyber Combiner, which has an interchangeable upper and lower combination mechanism, and even roleplay toys of the Cyber Sleeve that Robbie and Mo wear on their right arms. This trend is also common to toys from the live-action movies. Items not available in Japan include masks that can actually be worn and blasters that can fire sponge bullets. The fact these role-playing toys also have transformation mechanisms makes them very Transformers-like. The one-step change, which allows anyone to experience the fun of transforming, is also a staple of live-action merchandise. A new series, Transformers Cyberworld, is scheduled for release overseas in 2025. According to currently released information, in addition to the individual figure gimmicks, it will also be possible to have smaller figures ride on larger figures for linked play. It's safe to say that this represents a major shift in direction from Wild King, which allowed for the transformations of forms through combinations. Since 2018's Power of the Primes, Transformers development has been globally standardized, but a new trend towards diversification may now be emerging. A legendary comic beloved around the world in Japan and the US has made a remarkable comeback after 50 years in Transformers Classics. Commander Convoy returns more powerful than ever. New warriors with human bonds appear one after another, and the story unfolds at a rapid pace as the battle intensifies. The original Japanese version of the Marvel Comics Transformers comic series, which premiered in May 1984 ahead of the animated series, was digitally remastered, published in late 2024. These 2 volumes contain chapters 37 to 52, marking the midpoint of the 80-episode series. They're packed with pivotal episodes that mark turning points in content. In Chapter 38, the Headmasters and Target Masters visit Earth, and Spike, an Earthling, is chosen as the leader of the Autobot Master Warriors. The 2 long-divided Autobot factions then reconcile, and Commander Optimus Prime makes his long-awaited return as a Power Master. However, Starscream, who's gained the power of the Underbase, a place that contains ancient wisdom and energy, begins to kill countless Transformers. The all-out battle between Starscream, who has grown gigantic and transformed into a grotesque figure, and the Autobot Decepticon coalition forces is a spectacular sight. The editorial notes and character encyclopedia universe have also been expanded, and data on Twin Twist and the Nebulan Master Warriors, who only make brief appearances, is extremely valuable. Volume 10 is scheduled for release at the end of August. The Emperor of Destruction Megatron returns. This story is finally entering the second half and will unfold on a larger scale than ever before. Not only will Megatron, the Emperor of Destruction, return, but some of the most popular characters in the series, such as Thunderwing and Bludgeon, also make an appearance. This is a cover of Chapter 53, designed by Jim Lee. The popular comics that supported the Super Robot Lifeform Transformers is now available in 2 volumes. The official comic by Kanade Masumi and Magameban, who worked on the original story for the Japanese anime, has been released in its complete edition. This work was serialized in TV Magazine from 1984 when it was first published in book form. In 2002, it only contained the manga portion. The book also includes the later part, which was developed as a picture story. This completes the entire series, from Transformers The Great Combination Strategy to Transformers The Great Combination Strategy. This is the only volume that depicts the final battle of the Great Combination Strategy. It also includes illustrations drawn for TV news, secret information and supplements, as well as the one-shot Headmaster vs. Master Force, published in Transformers Generation 2017 Volume 1. Of course, the colour illustrations are in colour, faithfully recreating the originals. Colour illustration is new work by Magameban. This is the 3rd volume, including the International Edition, and features a selection of characters who played memorable roles in the story. From the cover to the afterword, this is a must-have edition, filled with love for Transformers. The Quintessons, Skaxoids, and even Astoria characters from the G1 anime make an appearance in the bold and serious Skybound version of Transformers. At the end of 2022, IDW, which had been publishing Transformers comics overseas for 17 years, ended its licensing agreement with Hasbro. The new licensee was Skybound Entertainment, a subsidiary of Image Comics, known for titles such as Spawn, The Walking Dead, and Invincible. Image Comics previously published G.I. Joe vs. Transformers under its Devil's Due imprint in the 2000s, and this will be the first Transformers-related comic since then. Skybound is a series of multiple comic series called the Energon Universe. It's positioned within a worldview spanning the series. In addition to Transformers, it includes original series Void Rivals, G.I. Joe, and the miniseries Cobra Commander, Duke, Destro, and Scarlet that were published before them. Each series has an intersecting story. Transformers characters often appear in other series, and characters from the early anime series also appear, such as the Quintessa Alien and the Skaxoid, who are semi-regulars in the anime Transformers 2010. In Void Rivals, an Astoria, a guest character from the first anime episode, with love from the lady in Destro. The Transformers designs are based on the animated series, making them easy for even long-time fans to relate to. At the same time, the bold, damaged depictions and serious plot developments unique to the comics are still present. The first issue of Transformers, published in October 2023, became the best-selling comic of the year, and in 2024 it won the Eisner Award for Best Ongoing Comic, known as the Academy Awards of Comics. Daniel Johnson, who was both the writer and artist for the first 6 issues, also won the Best Writer-Artist Award this year. The new era of Transformers comics has gotten off to a spectacular start, and is sure to continue to attract attention.